Hi everyone, my name is Victor Gericke from the Cobra Assist team. So what we're going to do today is we're going to explain expansion on the Cobra valves. What you're going to need is, tool-wise, is a water pump pliers, shifting, small flat screwdriver just on the master flow to purge it. Okay, firstly we're going to start, what is expansion? Right, so expansion, it's easy. We are heating up water in a closed cylinder. It's not like a pot on a stove where your evaporation or your expansion just goes to the atmosphere. So for instance, this is a 150 litre geyser, alright? And we're going to heat it up from 10 degrees up to 65 degrees. So what happens there is thermodynamics, the law of thermodynamics. You're going to heat, your water is going to grow by 2 to 3 liters. That is the law. It's not a thing that Cobra says. That's what happens when you heat up water in a closed cylinder. It will grow by a certain amount. So please look at the expansion formula that will come on the screen now. This is a standard expansion formula that everybody uses. Right? It's your hot water temperature minus your cold water temperature. Your 150 litre geyser size is also in there. And then it's timed by an expansion coefficient that can work out to the milliliter how much expansion you're going to use on one heating cycle. Okay, typical scenario, you get a call, geyser valve is leaking. We go to site, we don't replace the valve yet because we don't know what the cause is. So firstly, we go to your electrical distribution box, we switch off the geyser isolator. So what we've done now, we've stopped expansion. Your electricity is off. We want to drop some of the pressure in your geyser. We're going to go to a hot water tap. We're going to run 500 mils of hot water out of the tap. Close the tap, go back to your valve. We're at the valve now, it stopped leaking. Okay guys, so what have we seen now? Alright, the electricity is off, expansion is off, pressure has dropped in the geyser. So what we've done now, the valve is doing what it's supposed to do. When it gets to 400 kPa, or what the rating is, 600 kPa, it will expand. Klar. So the other cause can be thermostat. Alright, your thermostats are sticking. So you don't stop. The thermostat isn't stopping your expansion. The electricity is on continuously. So you've got continuous expansion. So you get a valve that's dripping continuously. Alright. So what we do then, go to your customer, explain to him, change the thermostat. Second scenario, you've got a master flow. After everything is done, the water is still running out. Faulty valve. There's something wrong here. Alright? Are we going to replace it? No. We first want to do some tests. Okay? So what you need for this test that you're going to do now is a normal plumbing gauge set. Everybody's got it. Alright? So now we're going to test what is happening in your system. So what we're going to simulate on this test rig is typical installation for a master flow 1. Here's your mains coming in, directional flow of the valve. Alright, so firstly what we're going to do, you're going to put your gauge set on one of the hot water taps in the house. Alright, second thing, going to go back to your mains, you're going to open the water. So what this gauge are telling you now is you've got set pressure of around 310, 315 kPa. Alright? Specification says 280 to 340. So this valve is situated in the middle. So your set pressure is 100%. Okay. What you're gonna do then? You're gonna switch on your geyser at the DB box. Switch on your geyser again. So now expansion will start. So what eventually is gonna happen? You're gonna see your gauge lift up while expansion is happening. Alright? So expansion starts at about 290 and it's fully open at about 400. Okay. So this valve is 100% according to specification. There's nothing wrong with it, it's fine. Right? But what we're going to do now is we're going to find out if something is happening, you're getting there, the valve is still dripping, what is the cause of it? What we're going to do now, we're going to switch off your geyser again, close your mains, drop your pressure. It's 0 kPa in your system. Now we can work on the valve. Alright? Firstly, I've made myself a little spanner over the years. We're going to take the top cover off. Just remember, everything is spring loaded in here, so it's going to jump a bit. You don't want to lose any parts. Okay, there's the spring. Alright. There's the diaphragm. So what you're going to see now, you're going to see this piston sticking out. So now you want to see where's the issue. Is the issue on the bottom end of my valve or on the top end? So we're going to start on the bottom end of your valve. So what we're going to do, open your mains. Alright, mains is open, no leaks. You'll see there's no leak coming out here. See, it says this valve is 100%. If you get this from the wrong side of the valve, you can see here, if you get this from the wrong side of the valve, this is back pressure. So it means somewhere in your plumbing system, you've got a cross connection to the cold water. Alright? So then, this will especially happen when you've got a house that's been rebuilt or added on, where there was a possibility that somebody got the hot water and cold water lines crossed. Alright? But as you can see, this valve is, this piston is 100%, no leaks. So what I've done now, I've fitted the faulty piston. Alright? So this, what it will show when your piston is faulty. You can see there, it is squirting out. You can't miss it. Alright? This shows you this valve, this piston of this valve is faulty. So what you do, replace only the piston. The code for that piston will be on the screen now. So write it down. You only need this part. So what we've done in the interim, we've replaced the piston, took the faulty one out, just to make sure that we are still in spec. We can Go back to your gauge set. Open your mains. Just under 340, still in spec. Switch on your geyser, check for expansion. Expansion 400 kPa. This valve is perfectly in spec with a new piston. As you can see, expansion has just started. This valve is 100% and we've only replaced the piston. If the valve is still leaking, please replace the diaphragm on the inside. The diaphragm spare code will be on your screen now. Okay guys, firstly what we're going to do, we're going to replace the diaphragm now. We've replaced the piston, it's fine. You still get a leak, so we're going to replace the diaphragm on top. Make sure your system is on 0, there's no pressure. Your mains is off and your geyser is off, so we stop expansion. Just remember again, everything is spring loaded. It will give a little bit of a jump. Okay, there's it. Hold your spring. I just want to show you guys here. There is a little balancing washer. Don't lose it. It's part of the setting on the valve. If you leave that out, you're going to sit with a valve that's got maybe 30 kPa less pressure. So this is a balancing washer for the spring. There's your diaphragm. It's easy. This is the spring side. This is the piston side. Get a new one. Replace it. Make sure you put your balancing washer in first. There's it. Put your spring in. You'll have to press down on it a little bit to get the thread because it's spring loaded. And guys, remember, this you can put anywhere. It doesn't have to be there, it doesn't have to be there. You put according to your expansion pipe that's plumbed already. So we want to put it here just to show you guys. Okay. Get your water pump or your spanner if you've got one. You don't have to over tighten. So let's check now. New diaphragm fitted. Let's go back to your mains. You open the mains. As you can see, it's on 340. In spec. So switch on your geyser. Let's check for expansion. You can see there's it. Expansion. Valve is 100% according to specification. Okay guys, what we're going to simulate here is master flow 2, 400 kPa, red label. Right? Simulate mains again, coming in from here. Directional flow. We're going to give it some pressure. As you can see in spec, exactly the same as the master flow 1. What's nice about this valve, we don't strip it, we change the complete piston. There's one thing that you can do when you're on site and this thing is leaking continuously. You can, I just want to turn it around because I'm already as wet as it can be, you can purge it. So you take a little small screwdriver while under pressure. If there's some dirt on the seat, you can actually just take off the compression bung that holds your pipe and insert it here to the bottom, and you can purge it just to get rid of the dirt. So you flush it out, so all the dirt that's on your main seat will now be out. If that doesn't work, the easiest, drop your pressure, replace the complete cartridge. The spare code for the cartridge will be on your screen. So what we're going to simulate, quick flow valves. Remember one thing, this is a hydraulic valve, not a mechanical valve. You can see the hydraulic cap here, piston here, diaphragm there, and then the spring component on this side. We're going to simulate mains from this side. They show you directional flow of the valve. So mains will be from this side and downstream all the way. Right? First thing we're going to do, give it pressure. 320 kPa. According to specification, remember, specification says 280, 340. In between there, 100%. Simulate next is expansion. So you at home, you're going to switch on your geyser again. So this will happen. You're going to, your pressure will gradually climb. $400 kPa, this is going to happen. Right, as you can see, this is a 400 kPa valve, expansion on 400, 100% according to specification. Alright, so now second scenario is the valve is still dripping. What you're going to do, first thing, switch off your geyser, run half liter of hot water out of the tap. Drop your pressure, so everything is down to 0. So now it's safe to take this off. Shifting, so remove the top. Just remember, similar to a master flow, everything is spring loaded here. Okay. Here's your balancing washer, your spring. Let's take your balancing washer off first. Take your spring off. Here's your next part. It's actually just on top of your diaphragm. You see here, that little pin goes in there. So that you'll take out. This is the direction, this is the bottom, this is the top. Take out your diaphragm. You'll see the diaphragm, it's got a little bit of a bend here. So the bent part, the round part, goes to the bottom, and that indentation there goes to the top. So now we want to test the valve. We're going to see if this part is functioning properly. Right? Small hint, get a bucket, because you're going to waste a little bit of water. Right? So firstly, you're going to pick up your hydraulic shaft. You're going to lift this up, and you're going to gradually open your mains. No water is coming out. This piston is 100%. If water persists out here, I don't want to press here because there's going to be a waterfall here. But if there's any water coming out here, you know, this bottom end, something is not gelling properly here. So this valve is perfect. But if you've got a valve that after you picked it up, the water is leaking out, replace this part and the diaphragm. It comes in as a kit. The kit will be on the screen now for you to reference. But this is how our valve is, it's perfect. So what we're going to do, we've replaced the piston now. We put the new diaphragm. The diaphragm is in the kit. So bottom end, top, just press your brass washer through so you see it's there. Put it back. Take a screwdriver, just make sure it's perfectly in everywhere. Put your washer in here, in the hole. That's it. Remember, balancing washer in, spring in. It's a bit spring loaded, so you have to put some pressure on it. There it goes. Please tighten it so it's flush there. So we've replaced everything now. Diaphragm we've replaced. We've seen that it's seated properly. So now we're going to switch on the mains again. $300 kPa. Remember guys, 280, 340, so we're still in spec with the new part. We go on to expansion, 400, as you can see there. Valve is working, perfect working order. As you can see, there's 4 numbers on your valve on the label. This one says 2113. So this valve was manufactured 2021 and the week is the 13th week. So if you come to a site valve is leaking, you verify the warranty on this. This valve carries a 2-year warranty. So if this valve is in warranty period, please do not touch it. This valve is under warranty. I don't want you guys to fiddle around with it. You call our call center. The number is below. You give us the address, customer details, and also give us the 4 little digits so we can verify the warranty, and we will send a qualified plumber out to site to come and rectify the issue. Thanks for watching yet another Cobra Assist video. I hope this were informative to you guys. Thank you.